guys, and welcome to your weighted Pilates workout. So this is the second weighted Pilates workout I've recorded for you members. So if you haven't done the previous first one, it doesn't matter. It's a similar style but with different exercises in, okay? I am using a small set of dumbbells here. So mine are about 3.5 kilo. So anywhere between 1 and 3 kilos. 4 will be challenging. I would advise going between 1 and 3. If you're not using dumbbells for this practice, it doesn't matter. You can do exactly the same class without using any equipment if you want to. Okay, so we're going to be seated for this class today. So I invite you to start on your bottom with the length of the mat behind you, feet flat on the floor and knees parallel. Let's do a gentle warm up first. Okay, so hands behind the thighs, straight spine, roll the shoulders down the back, lift the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. We take a curve back, chin to chest, draw the belly to the spine, and then lengthen up, create space. And again, exhaling, chin to the chest, rounding the back, draw the belly in. Inhale as you lift, create space. Let's do this one more time. Exhaling, C curve here. Inhaling, create space. Leave your right hand there. Take your left hand behind you. A gentle twist here as you look up and over your left shoulder. Opening out, rotating through the midline of the body. Delicately coming back to center. Leave your left hand behind the thigh, right hand behind you, looking up and over that right shoulder. A gorgeous twist here as you press yourself round. Coming back through to center, this time taking the arms out in front of you, chin to chest, see if we can curve back a little bit further. As we come all the way up, take the hands up as well, create space as you lift out of the hips. And again, dropping the chin, rounding through the back. Finding that core strength as you sweep up, pausing here, reach up and out of the hips, drop your left arm down, taking a side bend up and over, right arm in line with the ear, create space, coming up through the middle, go the other way, right hand down, lifting up and out of the hips, try not to collapse that arm in front of the face here. And then coming back through to center, bringing those arms down. Let's grab our dumbbells when you are ready. We're going to stay here in our C-curve sequence, taking the arms forwards here, okay? Drop the chin to the chest, draw the belly in, roll yourself back to a point you feel comfortable, and then come all the way back up. Find that straight spine. Let's go again. So tuck the tailbone under, draw the chin to the chest, belly to the back. Control as you come up. Keep the elbows slightly soft. Let's do that one more time. So rounding through, keeping the dumbbells out in front of you if you can, sweeping all the way up. Now we're going to open to the side. I'm going to go to the left, pulling the left elbow towards the ground as I rotate through the middle. Coming up through center, going to the right. So I bring the right elbow towards my body, looking over towards the right side, sweeping back through to center. One more time each way. So the left arm's coming back. I'm opening out, twisting through the torso, leaving the feet on the floor. Knees are staying parallel. The right arm's coming back. And then slowly coming back up to center. I'm going to bend the elbows, bringing the dumbbells towards my chest. Take the C curve again. Tuck the tailbone under, draw the belly in. Find a point you can hold. And we're going to rotate. So I'm going to bring left elbow to the ground. Come through center, right elbow to the ground. Come through center. So I'm bringing my left elbow down, sweeping through, bringing my right elbow down. Let's try to keep the feet flat on the floor, the knees parallel. Scoop and hollow that belly. So the dumbbells are close to my chest, but I'm not letting them collapse onto my chest, yeah? I'm keeping them slightly lifted. Tucking that tailbone under so we're not hinging from the hips. And really squeezing the belly button towards the spine so I activate through the obliques. Let's do 2 more here, 1 each side. Controlling, taking our time. Coming back through to center. Let's straighten the legs now, okay? Bringing the elbows towards the rib cage. I'm going to do a kickback as I lean forwards for a hamstring stretch. Have a look. I'm going to straighten the arms as I hinge from the hips. Bend the elbows as I come back to straight spine. Again, so I'm going to hinge forwards, try and straighten the arms as I lean forwards, and then bend the elbows in as I find a straight back. Exhaling as we come forwards, try and keep the legs lovely and long, so we're stretching through the hamstrings at the same time, and we're trying to squeeze the elbows in towards the body so they don't ping out to the side. And also finding that bicep curl as we come to a straight back, so the elbows are glued in towards the rib cage. You're keeping control, not swinging the arms all around. Let's go for 2 more. Hinging forwards. Sweeping back. We've got 1 more here. So pressing forwards. And now as we come back, I'm going to reach those arms forwards. I'm going to take a roll down, all the way down. So I'm going to take my time, tuck the tailbone under, rolling through the spine. The dumbbells are just going to come above my chest, no further. Then we're going to roll up, chin to chest, draw the belly in, find yourself all the way up to a seated straight spine. Again, tuck the tailbone under, chin to chest, draw the belly in, roll through the vertebrae. The head comes to the floor, the dumbbells stay above the shoulders, and then bring the chin to the chest, draw the belly in as we roll all the way back up. Let's keep going. So rolling through the spine. Now you know from all classes that I teach you, please modify any exercises that you need to. If you cannot come all the way down, don't. If you need to bend your knees, do. If you would like to do it without the dumbbells, please feel free. I want you to make this workout suit you. We're using the breath as we draw in, finding space, lengthening out. We're going to go for 2 more of these. I'm trying to move slow, controlled, trying to not show you that my arms are shaking. So don't worry if yours are too. And then when we come up this time, we're going to stay up there. So I'm going to draw the belly in, find a straight spine. Going to take the arms overhead, turning the palms of the hands to face forwards now. I'm going to take a cactus pull, bringing both elbows down in line with shoulders, and then pressing up, finding a straight spine again. So I'm pulling the elbows down to about shoulder height, and then pressing up, bringing the dumbbells to me. Now we're trying to keep straight legs here, team, trying to keep the spine lovely and long as well. So all things we talk about in all Pilates classes: posture, space, alignment of the spine, stretching out those hamstrings. We are simply working on building strength in the shoulders and the upper back at the same time. Hello, Woody, just ran past. Let's go for 2 more, last 2. Now we're going to pull those elbows down, open to a cactus, take a little twist. Right elbow forwards, left arm back, doesn't have to be huge. Come through center, try and keep this shape. You're simply twizzling through the middle. Again, so I'm going to twizzle through center, keep that shape, keep that length. 1 more time, coming through center, don't let the elbows drop. Now control as you make your way back to the middle. Reach both arms forwards. Roll yourself all the way down. Pop the dumbbells, the arms onto the floor. Pop your head onto the floor. Have a gorgeous breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then slowly bend your knees when you're ready. Let's get ourselves comfortable down here. Feet flat, knees parallel, head and shoulders are on the ground, okay? Now we're going to do a toy soldier arm. So I invite you to take 1 arm. Be careful, please, when it comes overhead, taking it overhead towards the ground overhead. What I want you to be careful of, don't lock your shoulder out. Don't let the shoulder just fall and collapse. Have stability, but also keep an eye on this lower back. Make sure your back is not lifting completely off the floor. Don't forget about the tummy as you bring it over. Now, as I bring that left arm back, I'm going to take the right arm over. So I'm alternating here. Now you can see how slow I'm moving. I want to keep stability through my shoulder. I don't want the arm to just collapse overhead because it's going to hurt my shoulder and my lower back. Okay. If this is too intense, please do it without the weights. That is absolutely fine. So feet are flat, knees are parallel, drawing the belly button towards the spine. So we scoop and hollow the tummy as we know to do to activate the core. And we're doing toy soldier arms. So we're working on our shoulders, opening out the chest, on the upper back, on our core control here. Let's go for 2 more, but don't go too fast, just because you know you've got 2 more. Last one here. And then we will all meet by taking both arms above the chest, so dumbbells over shoulders. Let's take a bridge. As you lift your hips, I'm going to press my hips up, taking both arms overhead now. The arms are going to touch the floor as my hips come high. And then as you roll through the spine, we're going to bring the dumbbells back with you. As the bottom touches the floor, the dumbbells come over the shoulders. Again, so peel yourself up. Press the hips up high towards the ceiling as the dumbbells come overhead. Lift up, squeeze the glutes. Control, think about that spine roll as you come down. Dumbbells are coming back over the shoulders. Let's do this twice more. So pressing the hips high, opening out. Still got that control with the upper body, yeah? Please find your control. Really important. One more time here. So we're going to open out glutes, finding our balance, pressing the hips high. And then as we come down, bringing the dumbbells over the shoulders. Now leave the hands there, lift the hips only. So we're going to lift up through the hips. So I'm in a bridge posture. Dumbbells are over the shoulders, hips are level, squeeze the bottom. Now I'm going to alternate, bringing one knee towards my chest, guys. So I'm going to bring the left knee in, pop it back down, and bring the right knee in, pop it back down. Here I go. So alternate leg pulls here, bringing one knee towards the dumbbells. As you pop down, you're just aligning yourself, transferring the weight side to side, but try not to let the hips drop. Try not to let the bum get droopy. I'm not saying you've got a droopy bum, but try to keep away from the ground. And even though the arms are reaching up, my shoulder blades in the upper back are still on the ground. So keep those shoulder blades down. Using your out breath every time that knee comes in towards you. Inhaling as you place it down. Exhaling, pulling it in. Inhale, popping it down. Shall we do 2 more? Last 2. Slowly bringing it in. One more time here. Last one. Take your time. Roll down slowly through the spine. Bring the dumbbells with you. Hands coming down onto the floor. Let's take a moment to hug both knees in towards your chest. So leave the dumbbells where they are. Hug both knees in towards your chest. Give your lower back a moment. A little cuddle, a little reset. And then lengthen out. Take a full body stretch. Reach arms and legs long. Create space through the spine. Take a gorgeous breath in through the nose and out through the mouth here. You're doing so well. Doing really well. Okay, we're going to realign. I'm going to bring my hands down. I'm going to find those dumbbells again. Bending through the knees. This time I invite you to bring your legs into tabletop. So knees over hips, feet in line with knees. Make sure the feet aren't dropping near the bum. Get them away from the bottom, okay? Now I'm going to lift up through the dumbbells. So I'm holding the dumbbells. We're going to basic crunch. So I'm going to exhale, chin to chest. I'm going to reach my dumbbells towards the end of the mat. And then as you pop the head and shoulders down, I'm going to bring the dumbbells down by my sides, but I'm not touching the floor. Ouchies. So I'm going to crunch up, reaching towards the end of the mat. As I put my head and shoulders down, my arms are not touching the ground. Elbows are soft. Now, this might be too intense to keep the arms lifted the whole time. If it is, please feel free to put them on the ground, okay? So I'm personally keeping the tops of the arms and the forearms off the floor the whole time. Arms are definitely starting to shake, but my head does go down in the center. Okay, sliding the ribs down towards the hips, activating through that core. Let's come up and hold if you can. So lift and hold. Take a side bend here. I'm going to reach left arm down, right arm down, left arm down, right arm down. So side bending, rib coming towards the hip, keeping the legs lifted as I go side to side. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop the dumbbells down, taking the hands behind the head, interlace the hands together, taking the elbows wide as you lift your shoulder blades higher. Single leg extension, one leg away and alternate. So one knee to the chest, other leg lengthens away. We're giving your arms, your upper body time to recover from the dumbbells, using the hands to give your head a little bit of assistance here as we extend one leg away. And then the other option, put your head and shoulders on the floor if you need to. So scoop and hollow for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down, pop your head down, pop your feet down. A little window wiper, just rock those knees side to side. Maybe turn your head side to side as well if you've got any tension in the neck, the shoulders, or the upper back. Gorgeous moment to recover here. And then we're going to, when you're ready to join me, roll over onto your left side. Going to find my way up. So I'm only going to use one dumbbell now. So I'm going to pop the other one to the side, okay? So coming onto my left hand underneath my shoulder. Left knee is down, right leg is straight. Pressing the hips forwards. We're finding a half side plank position. I'm going to use the dumbbell in my right hand, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to sweep the right arm up to the ceiling. Okay, now we're going to take a thread the needle, a little twist, a little mermaid type style. So the right arm is going to come underneath. I'm going to reach the right arm to the back of the mat. and then open all the way up to the ceiling. So the right arm is going to thread under. I'm going to reach it towards the back of the mat and then come up towards the ceiling. So as it comes through, it bends. I twist the tummy, rotate through the torso. And as it comes up, it bends and unravels. The hips press forwards as that right arm comes high. Try not to bend into the left elbow at any point. Keep pressing away from the left elbow. And keeping that left knee down to give you a bit more support here, a bit more stability whilst we add the weight into the mix, okay? Let's go for 2 more. Twist a little bit further. Really wring out through that waist. Think of a mermaid twist that we do without the dumbbell usually, okay? Think of your range of movement. Take that arm up and over in line with your ear. Be careful, be careful. Lifting the right leg now. Find your balance. Right knee to right elbow and extend. Knee to elbow and extend. We've got 4. Press forwards. We've got 3. Lengthen through for 2. You're doing great. For 1. Awesome. Slowly come down. Bend your knees. Let's make our way through to the other side, okay? So right hand's coming onto the floor now, team. Right knee is down. Left leg is straight. So we're going to lift up with the left arm. Take that arm up to the ceiling. Find your alignment. And then we twist into our mermaid. So the left arm comes under. Reaches to the back of the mat. And then you unravel. Press the hips forwards. So we're twisting through. Draw the belly in. Reach to the back of the mat. And then open, lift, press the hips forwards. So really working on the obliques, on the range of movement there. And also press it away from your right hand. So don't collapse into the wrist, into the shoulder. Lengthening out through the left leg. So we get a nice stretch out through the hip flexor at the same time. Twisting through, using your breath, taking the weight off if you need to. You don't have to be using the equipment if it doesn't feel right for you. Last one here. And now you know what's coming. We're going to take that left arm over. Be careful, slow, in line with the ear. Lifting the left leg up, press the hips forwards. Knee to elbow and reach. Crunch in center and reach. We've got 4. 3, 2, still smiling. 1. Awesome. Slowly come down. Find your way onto your hands and knees, gradually making your way into a child's pose when you're ready. Forehead to the ground, reaching the fingertips forwards. Maybe taking the knees a little bit wider here. A gorgeous slow breath in through the nose. Breathing out through the mouth as you allow your heart rate to come down a moment. Allow your breath to return to normal. And then slowly coming up onto all 4s. Let's take a cat and cow. Inhale, opening out through heart center. Exhaling, rounding off, chin to the chest, curve the back. Again, drop the belly down, open through. Rounding off, chin to chest, curve the spine. Slowly bring yourself onto your bottoms, finding a comfortable seated position when you are ready. My feet are very muddy, I do apologise. Taking a seat, roll the shoulders down the back. Ensure there's no tension there through the shoulders. Slowly, when you're ready, take your right arm up towards the ceiling. Just take a little side bend here, gently opening out through the rib cage, through the side body. And then take that arm around, drop the thumb to the floor and press that thumb backwards. So I'm pressing my thumb down towards the ground behind me, trying to keep your hips and chest square to me. Drop that shoulder. We're just opening out through the front body, releasing any tension through the shoulder. Let's release off. Take the left arm up, a big lift out of the hips first, and then up and over. Create space here through the side body. Taking a gorgeous breath. Drop the thumb down towards the ground. Press the thumb back. So back and down with the thumb, but keep pushing the chest forwards to me. Just a way to release off through that shoulder blade. We've done quite a lot of dumbbell work today on the upper body. Placing the hands onto the knees. Take a C curve. Drop the chin to the chest. And open out. Create space through the front body. Let's do that one more time. C curve here. Open out through heart center. And then join me by taking one last deep breath all the way in. Reach up. And exhale, bring your hearts down. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me for that Pilates weighted workout today. Please let me know how you found it. Tag me on Instagram, put a little comment on the members chat area. It's really lovely to hear from you, and hopefully I will see you on the mat really soon.